Welcome to Danny's Kitchen, everybody! First and foremost, at the end of my video will be a complete list of all my ingredients on my cutting board. For more detailed directions, you shoot over to my YouTube channel. There's a link on my bio. What are we making today? Today I'm going to make homemade tomato soup. It's warm, it's comforting, and it goes perfect with a grilled cheese. What do you need to make a homemade tomato soup? You need a few things. First and foremost, you gotta have some salt and pepper. You're gonna use a little bit of heavy cream. You're gonna use onion. I'm going with a sweet onion, a little bit of garlic. You gotta have a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, a touch of flour, a little bit of sugar, not this much. Some vegetable broth. Of course, we're gonna use some tomatoes, and I'm gonna use some fresh basil. Step one is I have to take my tomatoes. I've got to go ahead and cut them into some pieces with some onion. I'll be right back. What I like to do is once these are cored, cut them into smaller pieces. You'll see what we're going to do with them next. It's going to be so awesome. Okay, going to chop up some onion. They say if you leave the end on, it helps to not to make you cry. So I don't know if that's true or factual, but regardless, on this particular dish, you don't have to chop these up real fine or anything like that because we're going to blend them all up together. Now the garlic as well, you can do a rough chop. It does not have to be fine, it does not have to be minced because it's all gonna get blended up anyways. We have our tomatoes, we're gonna mix in our onion, and we're gonna mix in our garlic. I'm gonna toss in a half a teaspoon of pepper, gonna toss in a heaping half a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, do a heavy pour, and then we're gonna mix it up. Looks nice, right? Then we have our baking pan, and we're simply gonna spread this out into the baking pan. I'm gonna throw on just a touch of salt and just a touch extra pepper, just because. Now I'm gonna put this in the oven at 450 degrees for 15 minutes, and then in 15 minutes we're gonna take it, mix it up a little bit, throw it in for 13 minutes, and then we're gonna broil it for about 3 minutes. Alrighty, we got a tomato mixture here. We're gonna mix it up just a little bit. Smells awesome. Gonna toss it in for another 13 minutes. Be right back, woohoo! All right, tomatoes are cooking. I'm gonna do last few minutes on the broiler. Look at that. You see a little bit of color on there? That's exactly what we're looking for. So now we're gonna take this, put it into this. And you're gonna want all that juice that's at the bottom, all that stuff. Nothing but flavor. You gotta get it all. All flavor, all good stuff. Now once you have everything in there, we toss in some fresh basil. Yum, yum. All right, I'm gonna blend this up. We're gonna get it going. I love this blender. You see that? This is the foundation of the tomato soup. It's gonna be absolutely awesome. The next step is I'm gonna take my Dutch oven. I'm gonna melt a little bit of butter with some flour and make a roux. Let's get headed over that way, woohoo! Okay, roux time. Gonna drop our butter. The roux is simply butter and flour mixed together, create a thickening agent. So it's used in a zillion different dishes. Start to add our flour. And all that's doing right now is simply cooking the flour. Now we're gonna add our vegetable broth. Gonna add our sugar. Now we're gonna add our tomato mixture. I'm gonna finish it off with a little bit of heavy cream. Okay, once we start bubbling, we're gonna bubble for about 15 minutes and then we are done. All right, we are done. The only thing left to do is to plate it. Alrighty. Alrighty, so this is when I decided to plate it. I took a grilled cheese, I cut it up into pieces, and I put it in the soup. Figure it can't get better than that, right? It's combining the two best things in the whole wide world, but let's try it out first. Bon appetit! It's a winner. Wow. It's a perfect placement for the grilled cheese. You put it in the soup. It's awesome. Oh my God, it's perfect. You have to try this one out. Taking a grilled cheese and putting it in the soup. Next level idea. Hey, please like, please follow, share my videos with everyone. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And don't forget, love life one bite at a time.